Hello and welcome to my kitchen. I thought that it would be a really fun idea to go room by room and share with you exactly what I have in each nook and cranny of my apartment. I shared a full-blown apartment tour a couple of videos back. I'll link it here if you want to watch that. Before I really get going, I want to make sure that I make it super clear. I am somebody that works in the health and wellness space, so I do get sent a lot of products to try, and also I'm always one to make this statement that wellness is free and there are a lot of things that you can do. You do not need the products that I talk about today to live a healthy lifestyle, but I just feel the need to make that clear because there is a lot that you can do outside of supplements and products that I'll be sharing today. So keep that in mind as I'm sharing, but a lot of these things are things that I've found that I love, and I'm lucky to work with a lot of brands that send me things in the food space. So again, keep that in mind. A lot of this I spend my own money on, but also some of it has been sent to me, and I just feel the need to make that absolutely clear. If you are looking to live a healthier lifestyle, sure, some of these things can assist you, but ultimately eat well, go outside, move your body, drink your water, soak up some sun, have a good community, a good support system, all of those things. So with that being said, welcome to my kitchen. All right, let's jump right into the first cabinet, and this is where I keep all of my plates, my bowls, my drinking glasses, my water bottles. These are the Our Place plates and I absolutely love them. I also have the Our Place bowls up here. These are great. I've had them ever since I moved in on my own, and they're absolutely amazing. I absolutely love their stacking glasses because they save space and they're super cute. So before we get up into my ceramic shelves, this is a Berkey water filter. I absolutely love this thing. It was a Christmas present to me and one of my most valuable possessions, truly. I love this thing. The water tastes so good. I have the big Berkey, and for somebody that lives alone, I fill it probably about every other day fully, and just absolutely love this thing. Highly recommend a Berkey if you do not have one. And then my ceramic shelves. Let me tell you, if there was a fire in my building, the first thing that I would grab, other than like important documents and maybe my computer, would be my ceramics. These things are my pride and joy. I truly love curating a collection of ceramics, and I feel like, weirdly enough, these all have like significance to some point in my life. So I'll quickly run you through all of my different ceramics. Starting with one that I'm currently drinking tea out of. This is a Helen Levy piece. This is the newest piece in my ceramic collection, and it was a birthday gift from a friend, and an absolutely beautiful piece from Wild Bower. I love the feel of this mug. I love the look of it, and it is absolutely the cutest. Funny enough, a lot of my ceramics were actually from Portland ceramicists, even before I even thought about moving here. And so I will share with you all of my Wolf Ceramics pieces. These are all Wolf Ceramics, and as well as this one. This is actually my first ceramic mug I ever owned. I've had this one since my freshman year in college, maybe my sophomore year in college. So she's getting kind of older, but I love her, I value her. Also, if you're somebody that enjoys ceramics, hand wash them down with a little bit of baking soda every so often, and they will look much better for much longer. So that's my ceramic advice that was very unsolicited, but you know, ceramic advice. This is a piece made by my aunt. She does pottery, and it is a very cute and special piece to me. This is an Alexandria Cummings ceramic piece. It actually was from a second sale that she hosted on her Instagram because I was too slow to get the actual original drop. But this is a cup that I get so many questions about. It is a beautiful splatter cup, and I love it for like smaller cups of tea. Next up, we have a mug that, believe it or not, is from West Elm. My mom purchased one of these and I fell in love with it while I was home over a break. This is a $10.50 ceramic mug. So if you're somebody that wants a look of a ceramic mug, but maybe does not have the funding for a ceramic mug right now because these things are expensive. They really are, but support your local makers, trust me. Ceramics are a good investment. These are all Wolf Ceramics. One last piece of drinkware from Wolf Ceramics. This is another mug, and I've had these all for years and years and years. This is a matcha bowl. I love this thing. My mom gave it to me for Christmas, and it is from Coldy Studio over on Etsy. Some ceramic plates and bowls. All of these, except for one, is Wolf Ceramics. So these two are Wolf Ceramics. And then this is from Amelia Ware Davis, black and white plates from Wolf Ceramics. So that was a very extensive ceramic tour. I hope you enjoyed that. I get a lot of questions about where my ceramics are from. So let's move on to the other things that are sitting out on my counter. Moving on to my stovetop, I have two Our Place pans. If you are somebody that is looking for a minimalistic piece of cookware, please do yourself a favor and buy yourself an Our Place pan. They truly replace so many things in the kitchen. For the longest time, I only had this one, and these were both gifted to me, and I'm very grateful for that, but truly really good quality pieces of cookware. Worth the investment, but definitely take care of your cookware. Cook them on lower heats than you think because they are non-toxic and more natural cookware, so kind of got to care for them. Make sure you cool them down completely before you wash them. And then this is a Milo Dutch oven right here. I don't really know if I would recommend this to anyone. I'm pretty sure you could find a better piece of cookware, but of course I have it and I'm gonna use it. It looked really good for a while, and then it kind of started chipping. The inside has definitely browned more than I thought that it should, but a decent piece of cookware at a decent price. And the last thing that sits out on my counter at all times is this Fellow Electric Stag. It is a kettle, and I use this thing like a billion times a day for my billion cups of tea that I drink. And that is all that sits out on my counter. Now let's hit some more cabinets. I'm not embarrassed to show you my cabinets, but they're definitely not the most organized or efficient things in my apartment, which is funny because I spend a lot of time in the kitchen. But this is kind of my spice, oil, random cups and containers cabinet. Probably could move these over there. But let's dive into what's on each shelf. You all know I do a lot of cooking, and so I have a ton of different spices, but the ones that I definitely use the most would be this black pepper, smoked paprika, crushed red pepper. Also, love myself some of this salt. If you are looking to just make your life a little more bougie, get this salt. Second shelf now is my oil and nut butter shelf. Odd combination, but it works for me. And honestly, when organizing your kitchen, do whatever works for you, but this is what works for me. I always have coconut oil and olive oil on hand, a lot of different nut butters, soy sauce. I go through so much of this. Target has the best prices for it. I have Base Culture almond butter, which is absolutely delicious. Some Georgia Grinders butter as well. Liquid aminos. I have rice vinegar, sriracha, sesame oil. Those are kind of my big essentials for cooking. That is my oil and sauces and nut butter selection. That's that, and then up here is just some extras and like my little to-go containers. All right, lower cabinet time, and another kind of throw it all in here cabinet. Ooh, I don't even know where to begin with this. Honestly, this is like nuts, seeds, different snacks that I have. Behind it is actually really organized. It's like my additional pancake mixes, my other cooking goods that I can't fit anywhere else, and then down here is my toaster, chocolate, random samples that brands send me, chocolate, I don't even know. It doesn't look that organized, but I know where everything is. Let's not spend too much time thinking about that now. I feel like it kind of feels like I'm embarrassed of my kitchen, which I'm not. I just think that I have more food items than the normal human being would for one person. I posted a TikTok of me pulling out this tea drawer, and people kind of went crazy for it and were like, this is my dream to have a full drawer of tea and other wellness drinks. And you know what? It's my dream too. As much tea as I drink, it's all up in here and all over there as well. I have a lot of these Wild One supplements. They're some of my favorite things to drink as like an afternoon pick-me-up. I have, again, the Yogi Tea Chai Rooibos right here, and kind of a weird like variety and mix of just like random bags of tea. So this is the tea drawer. Love this thing, and I use it all the time. And I like it because it's right underneath my water heater. So yeah, a little tea drawer moment. And this lower shelf is where things are about to get juicy, because this is my supplement section in my kitchen. Some of my prized possessions and supplements that keep me feeling really good are here on these two shelves. All right, let's start with this lower shelf. This is some ashwagandha. I love this and take this every day. Collagen capsules for the days that I do not drink my collagen. We have a ton of Beekeepers Naturals honey. I love this stuff. This is such high quality honey. As well as Beam powders. This is Beam Dream. We have some Vital Protein spirulina. More Beam products because I love them. This is Beam Revive, which is CBD and antioxidants. Seed. These are the Seed Symbiotic. They are a pre and probiotic. I absolutely love this stuff. Seed is one of those companies that is just doing good things. Their products are absolutely a dream, and I love these. I take them every day. I also have vitamin D from Ancient Nutrition. I live in Portland, and if you know, you know. This is a necessity. I have Evening Primrose Oil, which is apparently like a good fat for you to take. I randomly rediscovered this. I have Gold's Turmeric Tonic Blend. I really like this stuff and have been drinking it for years, so Gold is good. Then I also have the Ancient Nutrition Women's SBO Probiotics, and I actually switch around my probiotics every few months, so this one's a good one as well. Highly recommend both this and Seed. And then I have the Calm drink, which I love taking this. Magnesium drink. It helps me stay calm, stay chill, and also sleep really well. And the last couple things that are in here are just these other supplements. This is turmeric, and these are zinc pills, which apparently are really good for your immunity. Chlorophyll, which I seriously take every day. It tastes like mint and it is so good. Just drop it in your water. I have this Beekeepers Naturals Propolis, I don't know how to say it, throat spray. I think it tastes good and it helps to boost your immunity and with your throat. Last couple of things, I have these supplements from Elix, which are like Stay Well, Get Well, and then a Gingerade right here. All three of those are amazing. And then I have some Organic Olivia liver juice and mood juice. Yeah, just a whole lot of goodies in here. Let's move up to the next shelf. The next shelf up is kind of another supplement shelf, but kind of a more low-key supplement shelf. This is where I store my unopened matcha. When you open matcha, store it in your fridge. It makes it last so much longer and taste better and more fresh. And some more Matcha Love sticks, powder. I have my matcha bowl up here, my electric whisk. I have my French press. Tons of Birch Benders pancake mix because, as we all know, it's my favorite. I have some new to me products that I need to try. This is the Beauty Chef's Collagen Boost. I have those. Sunwink came out with some really cool powders, so I have those stored up here, and I love putting them in my smoothies. And then some really fancy tea. And then some other things. I have some collagen. Then I have some vegan cloud powder from Mood Belly. And then some more collagen. So that's kind of the gist of it. There's a lot of goodies in my fridge, and so I will share with you some of them, where I keep things, how I organize my fridge, all of the above. Welcome to my fridge. Some things that I always have in my fridge are oat milk. I always have fresh greens, but I already used them for lunch today, so I had kale and now it's gone. I usually have cauliflower. I keep my avocados in here. I love having kimchi on hand. I always have pickled red onions. They are the ultimate toast topper. So lots of goodies in here, but basically what is in my fridge right now, let me give you a better angle on this. Top shelf, let's start with the top shelf of my fridge. I have cold brew, which is weird for me. It was sent to me. I don't really drink coffee, but this cold brew was sent to me and I've been enjoying it. Pickled red onions, as I said before, always have these on hand. More kimchi, some sauces, I have pesto, some olives. I keep my granola in the fridge because it helps to keep it fresh. And then I also have yeast all the way in the back, and then I have flaxseed meal. So that's it for the top shelf. And then moving on to my like cheese and chocolate drawer, a very unique combination. I have Honey Mama's, which is my favorite chocolate right now. This is their cherry hazelnut and I really, really like it. Then I have some Parmesan cheese that I like to put on top of my kale salad. What else? Emmy's cookies. Some more cheese. This is the unexpected cheddar from Trader Joe's, probably my go-to cheese. On the next shelf, I have my bread. This is local from my co-op and I get this every week. It's my favorite bread, but I like to keep my bread in the fridge. I have extra onions, more extra onions, a mostly eaten avocado that needs to be finished up. I have berries. Right now I only have blackberries. I have applesauce, and in the back I have kombucha, nitro cold brew, and some tortillas. So yeah, riveting stuff. Then down here is where we get into the veggies. So I got a box from a local company that sent me a ton of new and unique veggies. So that was really, really fun. But I have a cucumber, I have some leeks, some fennel, and then I have a fruit drawer. I have a ton of oranges, Sumo Citrus, which are in season right now and I'm obsessed with. So love that. And then I also have some apples, which are really good and delicious. I'm gonna eat one of these after this video. Next drawer over, I need to use this tonight. I probably should make some vegan cashew cheese with it. I have another cucumber in here, some varied greens. I have radishes, and then that's kind of it for this area. I have leftover kale salad that I'm going to eat. My door of my refrigerator. I have some condiments, random drinks. As I said, I always have oat milk and I really, really like minor figures. That's what I have right now. I have this Chobani creamer, which is literally my favorite thing. I put it in my yogi tea every day. So good. That's kind of it for the fridge. So let's move on. I have a lot of things in my freezer, but honestly, it looks a little bit more bare than it usually does. But I love to store things up here in my freezer. I keep my fruit, my frozen fruit down here. So usually I just have like blueberries, bananas. Right now I have some mango, and then there's some soup behind it. These are my bananas. I keep frozen bread in here because that's the best way to keep it fresh. I slice it up, freeze it. Some random things back here. I have chopped spinach because I love putting it in soups and smoothies. I have some vanilla ice cream because I was really craving a root beer float. Birchbenders, toaster waffles, love these. These are a staple for me. I feel like I always have some of those on hand. I have frozen baked goods. I love to bake like a batch of cookies and then pop them in the freezer. This is like my biggest living alone hack. Bake cookies, freeze the dough, and then you can have fresh cookies for one whenever you want. Yeah, that's kind of my freezer. Some more of my favorite soup. Frozen and ready to eat whenever I need. And yeah, that's kind of it. Also ice tray, and that's my freezer. Even though this was not the most glamorous, detailed apartment tour, I wanted to give you a real look into what my kitchen looks like on a day-to-day basis. And that's exactly what you see here is a kind of messy, kind of unorganized, very well-loved kitchen, and I'm really excited about this series because I think it will be fun to share some of my favorite things, what I have in each room of my apartment, and what it means to me, all of that good stuff. So thank you for watching my detailed kitchen tour, and let me know what room you'd like for me to do next, and I will see you next week. Bye!